Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
All right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yep.
All right? Bring it in. Win on three.
All right.
1, 2, 3, win! Let's go. Let's go.
We are at
Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Anthony in at the points. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Zach LaVine is out there at prime time, and it's Booz Ellis in at the small forward. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Primetime. Comes up empty down low. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Both free throws good from Wagner. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Isaac outside. Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Levine.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Good on the triple.
Well, he's a consistent range scorer. Levine's team wants him to find these looks.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Anthony. A three ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 5 now.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Levine. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Isaac up top. Vucevic defending. Wagner outside. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
It's Anthony with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Magic, 3rd best record here in the early going. And of course the Chicago Bulls, a game and a half out.
And when I look at Orlando, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Prime time shot is good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Levine with it. Now Anthony defending. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Levine against Caldwell Pope. Carter down low. Excellent D there from Williams. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Buzelis. Williams scanning the floor. Pocket 4, and it's good for 2. And that's now 6 points for prime time. Here are the Magic now. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Coach, what did you like to see from your teams at this point of the season?
Well, you would think, Kevin, that at this point, we would be making fewer mistakes, and especially mental mistakes where we break down. There's always going to be physical mistakes. You're going to have some turnovers. Hopefully they're not out of carelessness. But you shouldn't be missing rotations or not executing a play, not setting a screen. Execution and attention to detail should be good by now.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against the 76ers played some superb ball. He ended up with 26 points and a couple of boards as well. Yet another outstanding game for him. He's playing with a ton of confidence and dominating as a result. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Buzelis with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Levine passes to Primetime. Back to Levine. There's a screen over Anthony. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Suggs with a screen for Wagner. Back to Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 10.
Fearless from just about anywhere on the court. Anthony will take these shots any chance he gets.
Here's Primetime. Off with the layup. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there.
The Bulls with some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Torrey Craig. And Primetime subbed in for Ball. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And Wagner subbed in for Black. Caldwell Pope right side. Pass to Wagner. And Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Back to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And so in the game for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner is out there with Wagner. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Wagner. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And it's Suggs missing. Out left of the wing. Here's Primetime. He has 6. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
First free throw is good.
Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
2 on the clock. And it's Suggs missing. Bulls trail by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Out to the right wing. Here's Primetime. It's blocked. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Wagner. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Magic.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Here's Bitadze. Wagner on the wing. Tries again. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Zumu, he's checked in for Kobe White. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Suggs passes to Bitadze. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position. Here's Primetime. It's hauled in by the Magic. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
To the left side wing. Now Dosunmu. Nothing on the board. Kick out to Levine. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
Orlando leading by 9. Suggs with the ball. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Wagner. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Primetime. Here's Buzelis. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Buzelis has got 7.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
And that one is good from Suggs.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Primetime. He's got 6. Inside, there's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
Magic leading by 6. Wagner on the wing, guarded by Levine. That one goes. Count it. Wagner's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Primetime, the pass to Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Black. Still without a basket. Pass to Bitadze. And here's Wagner. To the middle. Here's Black. And he dunks it down.
Well, you love the find by Wagner at 6'10", a good passer, and has a great view of the floor.
Here's Primetime, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bulls have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
First one falls for him. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Now, here's Wagner. 12 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the 3-point shot. Wagner's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Some changes for Chicago. Horton Tucker comes in for Buzelis. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Primetime. So it's Franz Wagner making highlights for Orlando. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan Half-Court Shots. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Orlando Magic.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You got a game within a game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 5. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Primetime is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Buzelis in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Isaac. And Wagner has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Over Buzelis. And it's Wagner missing. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Primetime. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope left side to the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, what poise from Carter Jr. Just taking the hit and pushing through it all.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Now Isaac, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Wagner, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony, he has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
That's good from Wagner. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And here are the Bulls now, following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Primetime, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Primetime, covered by Anthony. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Carter. Here's Vucevic. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. First team.
The Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Two shots.
That's good from Primetime. That one is no good.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
At the top of the key, Williams. With the drive, the shot missing. Isaac with some nice D.
Well, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Anthony at the elbow. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples. Kobe White, he's checked in for Vucevic. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a spark plug. He can be a scorer or he can run the offense. Cole's versatility is vital for this team.
Here's Primetime. He's got 13. Pass to Buzelis. From deep, Williams. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And you were just talking about this, Coach. Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It's going to be fun to see where he takes his game. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all three. And Orlando has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. The offensive rebound. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 13.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Yeah, amazing. The first one falls.
Well, any team would see benefit from adding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to their roster. He does a little of everything and just wants to help his team win.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's prime time. Rebounded by Anthony.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Wagner's checked in. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Bulls.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
Anthony finds Wagner. Isaac outside. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Caldwell-Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from LaVine.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
Now here's Anthony. 13 points in the game, and he recovers it. Here's Wagner. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from White.
You gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 8 points for him. Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Bulls. Primetime's got rebound number 5 here tonight. White. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Magic have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. So for the Bulls, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Buzelis. Horton Tucker comes in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Primetime. And a switcher also for Orlando. Suggs, he's checked in for Anthony. Going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Buzelis comes in for Horton Tucker. Levine's checked in for Kobe White. And Primetime subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Orlando also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And so in the game for the Magic, and it's small and power forward, it's Wagner and Isaac. Caldwell Pope out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. Down low, here's Wagner. The Magic again can't hit.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Vucevic against Carter. Inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
So it's Orlando now. The Bulls getting the bucket.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Bulls trail by 14. Here's Primetime. Outside, Levine. Williams has a screen for Levine. Knocks down the three ball. Levine's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Chicago.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Now here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Isaac outside. Pope loose. Levine with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Magic leading by 11. Isaac passes to Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without fouling.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And the first one drops.
Well, look, I really appreciate how Franz Wagner does a little of everything. Along with plenty of scoring, he's a multi-dimensional player.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Bulls trail by 12 to the middle. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Levine. Shot clock at 6. The Magic again can't hit. Chicago's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. To the paint. Here's prime time. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Caldwell Pope after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Kroger. Isaac outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Primetime grabs the board.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Anthony. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
One shot.
That's good from primetime. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Chicago calls timeout. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
It's time for T-shirts.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's prime time missing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're behind by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. He's perfect from the line this time.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinal. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
And really doing their best to represent the Eastern Conference. This is a proud organization, and they have played with great pride.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.